Okay, next let's make this very interesting tool, friends. Here, we will make an anti-vibration hammer, where this hammer will function to dampen every vibration when we strike with it. The vibrations will be absorbed by the tools inside the hammer, friends. Well, to make it clear so you won't be curious, let's watch the video. Here I have provided an iron plate with a thickness of 8 millimeters. I took this from leftover scrap metal. We're just using whatever leftover materials we have. And we make two circles like this. They don't need to be perfectly round, just a little round, because later we will weld them again and grind them to get a perfect result. Here, we just make two circles first. Now next we weld the axle in the middle here, friends. Make sure to weld it in a very strong position because this axle will support the anti-vibration tool inside the hammer. Now for the shaft, I position it to remain straight and aligned, friends, because if the shaft is tilted, the damper will get stuck inside and won't function properly. Next, we cut a pipe 1.5 decimeters with a thickness of about 3 millimeters. We measure according to the size we want to make. Here I measure it to 10 centimeters. I cut the pipe first to make sure the cut is not slanted, friends. Now once it is done, next we weld or join the pipe with the round iron we made earlier. Weld it very strongly so it doesn't come off when we hit it very hard. Make sure it is welded very securely. Now once finished, we insert the anti-vibration tool, friends. This anti-vibration tool is very simple, friends. We use large rings like this, friends. Here, I use rings for a 17 bolt. We fill half of the entire space inside this anti-vibration hammer, friends. Make sure the ring fits properly. Don't let it get stuck. Now next we cover it again with the plate we made earlier. Then we grind it, tidy it up so we can weld it again to make the hammer look neater. Right, next for the handle, I weld the handle first. I use this old motorcycle front shock absorber, friends. I weld it strongly so the hammer doesn't easily come off. If it comes off, it's dangerous. It could hit someone's head, could cause a head injury. Okay, let's tidy it up again. Now next we try it. Here we first demonstrate a regular hammer without a damper. We can see that the vibration or bounce is very strong, friends, but it's different with that hammer with a damper. We see that when it hits, there is no rebound, no bounce back, it just absorbs, friends. When struck, it is immediately held back because there is an anti-vibration damper inside the hammer, friends.
Okay friends, hopefully this video can be useful. Don't forget to like,